Hello everyone, welcome to Model Walk Explained. Tonight's story is titled, My Girlfriend is an Influencer. Our model portrays a girl named Anna. The girl you see in the video is her. Her name is Anna, like a shiny coin that always finds a side to reflect light when turned in the dark. Her phone lights up on its own like a sudden fountain in a city square. Comments pour in one after another. Some throw roses, others throw stones. At first, she wasn't used to it. She wrinkled her nose and said it smelled awful. I took her phone and cleaned things up, like tending the plants by the front door, trimming away vulgar words, pulling out weeds, blocking accounts that would never bloom. Slowly, things began to change. One late night, she slept in my arms, her breath warm and steady. I suddenly thought about those comments. People behind screens clawing at their keyboards, squeezing desire out through words. And there she was, right in front of me. Soft, real, present. A quiet, unspeakable sense of victory crept in, like winning a competition I never even signed up for. I knew that feeling wasn't pretty, like accidentally stepping into someone else's shadow and feeling proud for a second. I never said it out loud, but that feeling often pulled at me. When she cut fruit in the kitchen, I remembered strangers saying her hands looked like white porcelain. When she was gentle with friends, I recalled rows of flame emojis beneath her posts. Even when she simply tied her hair up, crude metaphors flashed through my mind like firecrackers in the night. I hated those thoughts, yet secretly leaned on them. People are like that sometimes, knowing it's not noble, yet still wanting to sit briefly on a cheap, safe throne. Anna didn't know. Her kindness runs on a steady schedule. She appears every morning at 8, asks whether I'll be busy today, remembers the small things I said yesterday. When she meets my parents, she needs no rehearsal. There's a natural grace shaped by good upbringing. At night, she removes her makeup, cotton pads circling her face, as if returning the day for a refund. She gives herself back to herself. That troubled me even more, because I knew I didn't love her only for how she looked. I loved her patience, her rhythm, the calm brightness in the way she looks at people. And yet, at the closest moments, my mind would open a noisy window on its own. Outside, crowds called her name, praised more seductive versions of her. I wanted to shut the window, but my fingers paused on the latch, like hesitating at a green light, with no clear reason why. One night, I finally did something right. I placed her phone on the table. Then I placed mine beside it. I suggested we play a silly game. Take turns reading out the one comment we saw that made us most uncomfortable that day. She went first, her voice playful. When it was my turn, my voice trembled, like reading my own medical report. When we finished, the two phones lay there like deflated balloons, quiet and flat. She laughed a slightly mischievous laugh and said, "So these are the things stealing our blanket at night." She pulled my hand to her chest and said, "Feel this. This is a place comments can't reach." In that moment, I understood, intimacy isn't a competition, and it isn't a trophy. It's more like two people secretly building a small shelter in the rain. No matter how loud the noise outside gets, it can only beat on the walls. We made a few silly rules. Phones face down during meals. If you feel the urge to check, ask whether the other person has something they want to be heard about more. Photos are fine, but photograph each other first, the world later. When facing malicious comments, don't fight back immediately. Put them in the trash first, like sorting kitchen waste properly. These rules held no grand philosophy, they simply gave our thoughts somewhere to sit. Over time, I got used to her being recognized on the street, used to people raising phones from afar, used to her adjusting light, framing, and focus by the roadside. I'd wait at the red light, watching how the wind moved through the corners of the city. When she finished and turned back toward me, that moment needed no camera, no filter. She stepped out of her own frame and came straight into my everyday life. The world became small, small enough for just the two of us, leaving no space for other people's eyes. Of course, human nature still slips now and then. On certain nights, improper thoughts return. When that happens, I pour a glass of water and watch it flow against the walls of the cup, reminding myself that water belongs to no one. The cup is only a temporary home. I step back from the images of her in my mind and see her patience, her awkward smile, her hand reaching up in a convenience store to help a stranger grab a can from the top shelf. These images stitch me back together, mending the tear left by that sense of victory. I never said the words "sense of victory" to her. Later, I found better ones. I told her that sometimes I get jealous of the whole world, but she doesn't need to worry. because I'll be jealous politely. She laughed and said, I should remember to pay the courtesy fee. I told her I already had, starting from the day I admitted my insecurity in front of her. Once, we went to the seaside. The wind was strong, waves slapping names onto the sand and erasing them again. She tied her hair up and turned to ask if we were shooting today. I said no today. We're just watching. She asked what we were watching. I said, watching you return the day and sign for the night. She understood and smiled, light gathering at the corner of her eyes. That's when I realized, true confidence isn't having more than others. It's being chosen after everything has been set down. That isn't victory, it's the honor of being chosen. The internet can enlarge people or distort them. On the screen, she can be any size. With me, she's only one size exactly right, just enough to be held by my life. Tonight, we mute both phones. The city outside looks like a distant movie theater, lights flickering on and off. She leans against my shoulder, like a thought that has finally settled. I no longer think about those comments. Those irrelevant shadows greet themselves outside the door and quietly disperse. Inside the room, only heartbeats remain, steady, rhythmic, reminding me that love has never lived on the breath of spectators. I know tomorrow people will still pass by. Words will still be spoken. She will continue being herself, soft yet clear-headed. I will continue being myself, sometimes clumsy, sometimes overthinking, but more often learning to keep the world's noise outside the door. When she asks what we're watching tonight, I'll say, you. She'll roll her eyes slightly, then laugh. We'll dim the lights and enlarge each other, like two people pouring their days into the same cup, drinking slowly, warming gradually. This story isn't strange. What's strange is that small, ungraceful theater inside the human heart. It loves to perform at night and gets dismantled by morning. I'm learning that when it gets loud, I can pat it on the shoulder and say, you can leave now. I don't need you today, because I'm already sitting in the front row, holding a ticket that will never be resold. The show opens only for me, and the final bow is given to me alone. How the world sees her is the world's lesson. How I love her is mine. That's where the story ends. If you enjoyed tonight's video, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and give us a like. We'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.
It's better than the one before. Honestly, you were so unexpected. Even on the darker days, the way you love me lights the way. My fairy tales and future are finally connected. It's like I dreamed you up inside my head. I thought the picture perfect love was only in frames. Guess I pulled you right from the page into reality. Feels like I'm falling deep into your gravity. Let's take a walk through this lonely neighborhood, and you can paint me a smile like only you could. Oh, won't you please walk through life with me? It was a brand new place in a simple state far